Capital gains tax, or CGT, is a tax on the profit you make when you sell something. Most things are within the scope of it, but there are exceptions, including your main home. CGT is expected to raise just over £15 billion this year. That's out of a total tax take of more than £1,000 billion.
What rate is CGT charged at?
Well, CGT rates are a bit complex. They range from 10% to 24% depending on what you're selling and whether you're a higher rate taxpayer. You'll notice these rates are generally a bit lower than those for income tax.
Are the parties proposing any changes?
The Conservatives have pledged not to increase CGT rates if re-elected. The Liberal Democrats, though, are proposing some significant changes, including raising rates to roughly align them with those for income tax, though they would also bring in compensatory measures such as a new inflation allowance and a higher tax-free allowance. Labour have made no commitment either way on CGT rates. However, media stories have suggested that it's an area that they're looking at.
What is the case for higher CGT rates?
That aligning the CGT and income tax rates would mean there's no advantage in making efforts to disguise revenue income as capital. Also, it's been done before. Between 1988 and 1998, CGT rates were aligned with those for income tax, with special rules for inflationary gains and for losses. Introducing this, Conservative Chancellor Nigel Lawson said, in principle, there is little economic difference between income and capital gains, and it is by no means clear why one should be taxed more heavily than the other.
What is the case against?
Some argue that lower CGT rates act as an incentive for investors and offer a reward for their risk-taking. Also, high rates might encourage people with large capital gains to leave the UK before realising them.